Hello, my friends. This is Jamie Pate. I'm just jumping in here really quick this morning, April 1st, and I ain't no even fooling. We have got a fantastic release today. So if you've been around here even a little, then you're aware that the first of each month is stamp release day at Heidi Swap Shop. Woo! Yeah, like bring on the party noise makers. It's always a really fun day. And this release is outstanding. I mean, it's outstanding, I tell you. So excited to share with you what's now available today. This release is super versatile, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be finding yourself reaching for these stamps over and over again. It's that good. So today I want to start with one of the stamp sets that's going to be releasing. It's called Spring Flowers. And one of these ways I am finding to use these new stamps is on a cover of a mini album. I made a mini album right here. Just had a lot of fun just playing with papers. This mini also utilizes the Fresh Air paper pack, and that is still available in the shop, and it is so much fun. I have so many things I want to make. I hope, fingers crossed, that I get time today just for some downtime and some playtime. So I found these patterns play very nicely with the Spring Flower stamp set. The flowers here, can you see them, are part of this set. And in my opinion, even though this is very spring eccentric, these would be perfect for any season. It would just be a matter of changing up the stamp ink color, of course. But take a look at how many stamps are part of this set alone. By my count, there are 37 stamps, maybe give or take one or two. I'm not sure. I mean, look at that typewriter. How adorable is that? And that envelope. And okay, there's a word for these boots. I have no idea. I've never owned a pair, but I might have to now. So you can tell me in the comments below what those boots are called. This is a fabulous set and is certainly, you're going to be seeing this one over and over again. Can't wait. Then, as always, this month is seeing the release of the May Captions Stamp set. Now, I just want to show you real quick what I've done here. I am in the midst. I have a long way to go, but I've started to organize, see my air quotes, organize and label my stamp sets. And I happen to have April and May in the same one because I have two Marches, but that's a whole nother subject, so don't worry about it. Anyway, April's here, and then I have May on this side, and I've given them little labels at the top. It's taken a little bit at a minute to get these organized, but I think I'm enjoying just knowing what I'm pulling and pulling them out of my stash. Okay, I digress. So here's the thing with the May caption stamps. As you may or may not know, there is a caption stamp for every month of the year, starting in January. Last year, there was a whole other monthly collection of stamps, and this one, they've been changed up and re-engineered, and I'm loving these. So Holy Mother of Mother's Day, there are some fun mom sayings on here as well, and all things funny and useful. I love this stamp set, as you can tell, and yes, I will be saying that over and over again. It's just all so good. So as we often find ourselves doing in the Heidi stamp world, stamping on tags is a big deal. So here in my little mini, let me open it up. I have here's my May Captions tag. Super love stamping on tags. I mean, it's a great creative exercise, right? If you just want to start playing with a stamp, which Heidi Swap, and by the way, she has a live for this release, so make sure you watch it because it's so much epic detail in that. She's always like stamping on scrap paper or tags and just making it a creative play, right? Stamp on tags to include in one's memory planner. You see me do that, and I'll be doing it again this month as well, because I just want to include the stamps and I want them to be part of my story on those pages. And then stamp on tags for scrapbook pages too. I mean, it's just a great idea to use these stamps to create DIY embellishments. The possibilities are endless with this technique, and this is just one way I'm sharing how you can do that. This month is also the release of a couple of 3x4 stamp sets. So meet the younger sister to the bigger days of the week stamp set. So this is a 3x4, this is a 4x6. And I will tell you, so my 4x6 did not come in a stamp sleeve. So what I'm probably going to do is grab another stamp sleeve and then add this one to the back. So I have both of these together in case I want to intermix them on a project. So that was just something I kind of thought of right now as I was going through these. One thing I've done already is with the days of the week, I just made this little tab kind of envelope, little pocket kind of thing. And I don't have Friday. I don't know. Friday, I'm in love, but there's no Friday. Whatever. Okay, so that was just a little quick make just to play and just kind of make tabs there. So that was a lot of fun. I love how these daily words are going to be working. And I think later on today, I'm going to make my April daily book. And I think I'm going to use those in there. So endless ideas when we have days of the week, right? But then we also have the month, and I made a little bookmark. Well, what I want to say is months of the year. And I made a little bookmark here in my mini album. Can you see that? And it pops out there. Yeah, it's just kind of fun. On the back of that is where you've been seeing me sneak the celebration. Make today great. Just a fun little kind of stick bookmark, I guess you could say. I don't really have a name for it. Maybe you can help me out with a name for that. But I added, you can maybe see there is the 04, which is from the Blue Skies 4x6 stamp set. And then with a darker ink, I put the April on there as well. It's just a little something that slips into this mini, giving way to the month of the year. So hello, April. Yay! Okay, the last stamp release, well, it's not the last, it's just the last one I'm showing you today, is called Save the Date. And Save the Date is going to be a stamp set that has endless uses. I mean, I think there's like 87 stamps on here, and I did not count them. What, with 87 stamps? I mean, at least I think there's 87 stamps. That's what was mentioned in Heidi Swaps Live the other night. I don't know. I think that is how many stamps are on this 4x6 set. Don't quote me. But while there are going to be so many ways to use the dates and the labels and the sentiments, I chose in my little mini to add some tabbed pages right here. It was fun to give each of these little 3x3-inch pages in my album a sort of title. And so you can see how those came together. No serious rhyme or reason, but come on, the ideas really are endless with this one, right? And it's one of those stamp sets sitting here in my craft space, begging me to give it some more playtime. And I am going to be sure to do that. I sure hope you can see how little and tiny and appreciate how lovely the Save the Date stamp set is. The last thing I want to share with you is this stamped tag. Now, this is a Tim Holtz manila tag. So, number one, this medium takes stamping ink, the Oxides, beautifully. Number two, I think it's super important. Stamp color, or rather stamp ink combinations, I think we have a lot of fun with playing with those. And so I want to share the combination I used on here. Chip Sapphire is the main sentiment here that you see on this stamped tag. And beautiful color, especially when it plays with things like bundled sage. That is some of the stems, but I also kind of play that up a little bit with Rustic Wilderness, as you can see here. So that was, you can see the two different greens on there. This isn't super complex. I didn't do repeat stamping. I just stamped my flowers one time. So you can just kind of get an idea of what that looks like. And then lastly, Spun Sugar is that really soft pink flower on there. And of course, Saltwater Taffy is in the house and loving that, and think I'm going to have a whole lot of fun stamping more flowers with that stamp ink. Okay, so that was kind of a quick run through of today's release. I just wanted to share some of my ideas a little bit. I hope you have a couple of takeaways, and any thoughts, questions, ideas, epiphanies, leave them in the comments because I'm happy to read them, and I will see you in the next video.